are the most important muscles to train in order to look bigger. Why should you listen to me? This is me back in 2020. It took me 5 years to build my body, which made me learn so much more than people who made faster progress with great genetics. And this is me right now because I learned a lot. So, there are 5 muscles you need to focus on: deltoids, arms, chest, trapezius, latissimus, all that stuff. We're going to go through them. I don't know what is that. Deltoids. Even if you don't have a lot of muscle, so let's say you are somehow skinny, having broad shoulders is going to make you look bigger in shirt, in a t-shirt, in clothes, generally in clothes. All right, so even if you don't have a lot of muscle, you're kind of skinny, but you have broad shoulders, that's gonna make you look bigger. Why? Because it's gonna make your shoulders broad, and with a small waist, it's gonna make you look bigger, and you're gonna have that V taper kind of look, which is the I don't know, the main things for aesthetics. All right, but I'm gonna teach you how to grow it. So, which part specifically? We want to target the medial fibers of the deltoid. I have a picture right here from my anatomy book. These are the fibers that you're trying to grow. I don't care about the posterior fibers or the anterior fibers. We're not bodybuilders. We're not gonna go to prepare to go on stage. We're not gonna be judged by judges on the stage. We want to get girls. We want to get matches on Tinder. 50 matches per day on Tinder, like me. But I'm gonna teach you all that stuff there. So these are the fibers that you want to grow, right? And eventually you want to go from this to this. How you do that? How to grow those fibers? All right. Lateral raises machine with the machine is very important. Seated dumbbell raises, cable lateral raises. In this order. So this is what you need to do. You need to go to your gym and find out or look for this machine, lateral raises machine. With the machine, that's number one option for you right there. Now, if you don't have it in your gym, too bad. I don't have it either in my gym. So you're gonna look for the next best option, and that's going to be seated lateral raises with dumbbells. All right, what I want you to do on that incline to really feel your lateral delts, you want to go on to decrease the bench 1 or 2 points. All right, experiment with that. So first of all, you grab the you put the bench on maximum vertical, and then you put it down a bit, 1 point, maybe 2 points, and then you experiment with that. You're gonna feel your lateral fibers working hard as fuck. All right, so try that. Focus in this order. But let's say somehow you don't have dumbbells. I don't know what gym does have dumbbells, but let's say, or let's say you don't like the dumbbell lateral raises, you don't feel your shoulders, you're weird, but whatever. You want to go to the cable lateral raises. All right, you're gonna go to the cable. You're gonna adjust the cable kind of to your waist. All right, so it pulls you like this, and then you do lateral raises right there. Choose 2 of these. So let's say lateral raise machine, if you're blessed and your gym has one of those, and seated dumbbell lateral raises. You choose 2, and then you do 2 4 sets, 5 to 15 reps for each, twice a week. So let's say I actually advise you to start with 1 set if you're a complete beginner, and then week by week or after 2 weeks in a row, you add 1 set until you get to about 3 4 sets per muscle, per exercise, and then you want to focus on weights and reps and all that stuff. Arms. Let's talk about arms because these are very important too. You're gonna walk mostly with a t-shirt on or clothes on, all right? So in that case, the arms are visible. Basically, only the arms are gonna be visible. People overcomplicate this, and they never get big arms. The biceps has 2 heads, biceps 2 heads, triceps 3 heads. These are again photos from my anatomy book. So we've got the biceps here. 2 heads. They originate from kind of the same place, and they are inserted in the same place. The triceps, we've got 3 heads. You don't really need to know them, all right, because I'm going to tell you the exact exercise you need to target all of them. But let's say we've got in this photo right here, We look at someone from the back, and we have the lateral head, which is on the side. We have the medial head, which is under those two, and the long head right here. And this is the medial head, which is the one under the long head and the lateral head. Now, 3 exercises for biceps and 3 for triceps is all you need. We're gonna do easy bar curls, incline dumbbell curls, cable curls. That's going to be the best options for you. All of them are equally good. For triceps, you're gonna do overhead extensions, because these are going to do, when you do overhead extensions, you're gonna train all the tricep heads in the same time. Because if you take a look here, the long head is actually attached to the scapula, but you don't really need to know that. Just do some kind of overhead extensions, and you're gonna work all the triceps heads in the same time. You want to also do skull crushers on a bench, and you want to do cable bar push downs just for variety. All right, and you can go from this guy right here with noodle arms to these thick arms. All right, let's talk about the chest, because this is important too. This is the element that will complete your body. All right, it's going to make your body look fuller and aesthetic. Here are the best ones. You want to do flat dumbbell press on a bench, dumbbell, not barbell, because with dumbbells you can go deeper. All right, there's some bars right there that are kind of like this, and it is going to allow you to go deeper. If you have one, use that one, but if not, just use dumbbells. It's really nice. The second one you want to do is go on an incline less than 45 degrees. You don't want to go over 45 degrees. All right, about 30 degrees it's plenty. Now, next one, chest press machine, also nice. You can go deeper, full control. And the last one, pec deck or cable flies. Focus on these, you will grow your chest. Trust me, these are the only ones that I use, and my chest started to grow in the last weeks, like really well. All right, train it 2 times a week. So choose 2, 3, 4 exercises out of these ones and do them 2 times a week. That's it. I tried 3 times per week to train my chest, but my chest simply doesn't recover to train it 3 times a week. So I only train it 2 times a week, very, very hard. So for example, I train my chest first of all on Monday, and then I try to train it on Wednesday, but it's not recovered. And the last time I'm gonna train it is on Friday. So 2 times a week, plenty of time to recover. Go hard. That's it. Let's talk about the trapezius and latissimus. All right, we combine these two because they are both part of the back, which is, when we talk about back, it's not really a muscle, it's a muscle group, because there are a lot of muscles. We've got the muscle, the erector spinae, the rhomboids, the trapezius, descendens, transversus, all that stuff. But for aesthetics, trapezius is going to give us the thickness. The latissimus dorsi is going to contribute to bigger and wider back. All right, you need to get it right, because I see people that are trying to train the traps, all right, and rhomboids for thickness, but they are really targeting the lats. But I'm going to teach you how to do it right now. You need to really pay attention to this class, all right? So for the lats, which are these muscles right here, the latissimus dorsi, you're going to do pull-ups. If you cannot do pull-ups, I have a video on my channel, I think, with how to grow lats. I give you the plan right there, how to build up to pull-ups. But basically, in short term, you just want to you start with pull-ups negatives, which is the way down. You jump on the way up, and then you go down slowly. Then you do lat pull down, which is a basically simulation of pull-ups, but with a cable. And you can choose the weight, so you can start with really low weight. Then you can do pull over cable and narrow grip rows. All right, narrow grip rows. And if you want to target your lats, you want to go narrow grip, and you want to pull to your stomach. All right, I'm going to show you right now how to target the trapezius. So if you want to target the trapezius transversus, which is kind of the one that the fibers of the trapezius muscle that goes to from one shoulder to another. All right, so transversus, like this. and the rhomboids in the same time, you want to do wide grip overhead rows. All right. The thing that you need to pay attention here is you want to pull to your chest, not to your belly. Try this right now, or the next time you go to the gym. You're gonna see insane progress in your traps. All right. You're gonna actually feel the traps working. So again, for the lats, you want to go narrow and pull to your belly. For the traps, you want to go wider and pull to your chest. That's the rule right there. Try it. You're gonna see insane progress. You're gonna see that I'm right. This is everything that we've covered. All the exercises that you need. If you want to go and get 50 matches per day on Tinder or more, actually, I think yesterday I got about 72, 73, something like that. Just like me, and you want to achieve this, and I actually want this for you because it's actually a nice feeling. You want to go and check my program in the description. I've made, I think, I don't know, a bunch of workout routines, specific workout routines to build you that fit taper physique, aesthetic physique, and the full program with full steps and plan for months in a row is gonna teach you exactly how to do that, but at least go check it out. You're a retard if you're not going to check it out, all right? Because you need to actually take advantage of this because it's so good.